Welcome to TAD, the Autonomous Dealership podcast presented to you by 360 Auto AI.
Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we sift through the noise to bring you the most essential insights. Today, we're diving headfirst into the fascinating evolution of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, specifically how it's really starting to reshape customer interactions in the car dealership world. It's moving fast.
Absolutely. So our journey today is all about unpacking a detailed demonstration we looked at from a leading AI provider.
Exactly. We're going to try and demystify the various categories of AI you hear about and then really zoom in on the specific capabilities of these, well, advanced autonomous systems.
And you'll get a first-hand look, right, at how these systems handle some pretty complex, real-world customer situations.
That's the plan. The goal is for you to walk away with a crystal clear understanding of what really sets these cutting-edge AIs apart and, frankly, why their impact is potentially so profound.
Okay, so we'll be exploring a deep dive into an actual conversation that covered a lot of ground, everything from basic AI definition to a live, unscripted demo, an AI agent handling a service appointment, answering some surprisingly quirky questions, even getting into car features.
Yeah, get ready for maybe some aha moments because it really shows how far this technology has come. Think about how this could change the customer experience at, say, your dealership.
Definitely. Okay, let's unpack this then. When we talk about AI, it's such a broad term, isn't it?
It really is.
Our source material wisely laid out a few distinct categories before getting into the really groundbreaking stuff.
That's right. The AI journey, for many, often begins with what we call machine learning.
Okay.
This is essentially programmed automation. You train it on a specific task, it executes that task, maybe very efficiently, but its capabilities are quite narrow.
Like the classic press one for English system, but maybe more advanced?
Exactly. Think of it like that. It's reactive, follows predefined rules. Very limited, really.
Then we moved into generative AI. This is something many of us are pretty familiar with now, right? Tools like ChatGPT.
Yep. That's all about creation. Generating original content, blogs, articles, maybe helping with research. It makes stuff.
And there's also agentic AI. What's that about?
So this puts an AI agent or a voice in front of the customer, but sometimes it can feel a bit like a rapper.
A rapper?
Yeah, like it's just automating those older, limited machine learning tasks, but with a nicer voice, maybe?
Yeah.
As our source kind of jokes, sometimes it's like putting lipstick on a pig, you know?
Laugh slightly. Okay, making old tasks sound pretty without changing the core function.
Pretty much.
So we've got programmed automation, creative generation, and agents doing maybe old tricks with a new voice. But the real game changer, the focus today, is autonomous AI. What truly distinguishes this?
Right. What's truly fascinating here is that autonomous AI isn't just an agent. It's an agent with a brain, capable of having a genuine, natural conversation.
That natural conversation.
Yeah. It understands context. It remembers previous interactions. It can adapt its responses in real time. It's about proactive engagement, not just reacting. And that's a massive leap.
That deep understanding, that adaptability, sounds incredibly powerful. But, with great power.
Comes great responsibility, right? Security, privacy, they're paramount.
So how does this advanced AI operate safely, ethically, especially in a dealership setting with customer data?
That's a critical question, and this specific system we looked at really emphasizes that. It boasts SOC2 compliance.
SOC2, remind us what that means.
It's a globally recognized standard. Basically means the company adheres to really rigorous controls for managing customer data security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, privacy, the whole package.
Okay, so it's verified secure.
And crucially, it operates on a closed-loop system.
A closed loop. So unlike maybe some AIs built on, say, OpenAI or other big platforms.
Exactly. This one keeps all the data contained and secure right within the dealership's own ecosystem, essentially.
That sounds like a huge privacy differentiator.
It absolutely is. This architecture ensures complete data privacy, non-negotiable for customers and the business. All data is backed up, secured with ID privacy, encrypted both at rest and in transit.
Okay, so data security is locked down. Beyond that foundation, what can these autonomous agents actually do? Day-to-day, in a dealership, how do they impact workflow?
Well, they're incredibly versatile. They can operate across both sales and service departments.
Oh, okay.
They can even be programmed to, talk to each other, hand off tasks between agents if a customer's needs change mid-interaction.
Interesting.
And importantly, they integrate right into the dealership's existing phone tree, so they become a natural extension of current comms.
So it's not just convenience, it's potentially never missing a lead, always delivering a good first impression.
That's the idea. No sick days, no commissions, consistent engagement across calls, texts, web chats.
What does that consistency mean for a dealership's edge in, a tough market?
It's a profound strategic advantage, potentially, especially when you factor in consistent, fast-led response. And crucially, these systems integrate with a whole array of existing dealership software.
The core systems.
Yep. Your DMS, the dealer management system, that's the dealership's nerve center, right? Handles inventory, sales.
Right.
Your CRM, customer relationship management, vital for tracking interactions. Service schedulers, even parts inventory systems. It's about creating a unified, intelligent ecosystem.
Those capabilities sound transformative, touching every part of the business. But let's be real, integrating cutting-edge tech with existing systems, it's rarely just plug and play, is it?
Slight laugh? No, definitely not. That's where the rubber meets the road. Our source did highlight some real-world hurdles.
Like what?
Well, one notable one involves certain legacy systems, like CDK Service Scheduler. Because it's quite closed off, it often doesn't allow for modern API integration.
Okay, so that could be a blocker.
It can sometimes nudge dealers towards adopting more open, API-friendly alternatives. Things like Xtime or Express for smoother AI integration.
Makes sense.
Any others? Yeah, similarly with DriveCentric, which is a popular CRM, its design apparently only allows one outbound inventory feed.
Only one. How does the AI handle that?
The system manages it intelligently. It takes that one feed and then distributes it securely in an encrypted format where needed. But yeah, these examples really show the practical complexities. It's not always straightforward.
That's a great reality check. They also mentioned using the dealership's website as a trusted knowledge base. How does that work? Why is that important?
It's vital for accuracy, really. The AI is constantly pulling up-to-date info directly from the dealership's own site.
Okay.
So the information it gives about inventory, services, offers, it's always current, always consistent with the dealership's official message.
Got it. And on the proactive side, lead response times.
Yeah, designed to respond to new leads within 3 minutes. Integrating into existing workflows, sometimes even suggesting improvements, like AI-handled follow-ups for walk-in customers a day later, phone, email, text, whatever works.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting, I think. Beyond just handling calls and appointments, our source talked about it almost like having a ChatGPT for your entire dealership.
Yeah, connecting this to the bigger picture, it's not just external customer service. It's a powerful internal intelligence tool as well.
Internal. How so?
Imagine a central query system, a GM, a manager. They ask a single question and instantly pull aggregated info from across, say, 13 different programs. DMS, CRM, parts inventory, service records, all without needing to open multiple different apps and run reports.
Wow. That's a massive efficiency gain. Imagine asking who on my sales floor sold XYZ Hondas yesterday.
And immediately getting sales figures, gross, net, right there.
Or finding equity customers, people coming off a lease in the next 30 days.
Exactly. Generate an encrypted list ready for a targeted advertising campaign. It drastically streamlines getting those insights, turns data into action much faster.
And it can run campaigns too, like recalls.
Yeah, the system can program a dedicated outgoing marketing agent to handle specific campaigns, like a major Ford safety recall, ensuring compliant, timely outreach.
Okay, now for what I think was the most compelling part, the live demo.
Ah, yes, Sheila.
Sheila, the AI agent handling a customer interaction. It really brought all these capabilities to life.
And what's fascinating there is the AI's learning curve. The speaker described it vividly, didn't they? Like an infant on day one,
Yeah.
a high school grad after the first month, and truly a PhD by month 2.
A PhD, so it's constantly learning.
Constantly. About the specific customers, market trends, product details. It knows everything about every car model, new or used, pulling directly from the dealership's own website, the VDPs and SRPs.
Vehicle detail pages and search results pages.
Okay.
So it's not static knowledge, it's dynamic, evolving.
Precisely. It understands and adapts. The demo started pretty straightforward, right? A customer wanting to book service.
Yeah, a brake inspection, squeaking noise.
And Sheila just handled it. Confirmed the need, asked for vehicle details, 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander preferred time, offered slots, 8, 9, 10:30 a.m., confirmed 8 a.m., collected phone, email, repeated them back for accuracy.
Smooth. Very human-like flow.
But then it got interesting. The customer threw in a curveball. a second issue.
The knocking noise from the engine.
Right. And Sheila didn't stumble, acknowledged it, calmly explained potential causes: low oil, worn parts, maybe wrong fuel, and just assured the customer it would be checked. Real-time problem solving.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
But then, for me, the really mind-blowing part was the breakfast question.
Agrees, yeah. Is there any place nearby I can get some breakfast?
Such a human question. What did Sheila do?
Didn't miss a beat. Offered specific local recommendations. Tim Hortons, Panera Bread Bob Evans, even mentioned they were all along Edinburgh Road.
Wow. That's not just data retrieval, that's useful local insight. Contextual awareness.
Truly. And the conversation kept going. The customer mentioned a friend, David, interested in a new Outlander.
A potential sales lead. Dropped right in. How does Sheila handle that switch?
Seamlessly. Engaged directly, proactively offered info on the latest model's 2025 Outlander, the Pia O'Leary version highlighting features. Smooth pivot from service to sales gen.
Okay, but here's another great example. The pace. The customer said, "You talk a little too fast for me."
Yes, a really nuanced social cue.
How did Sheila react?
Immediately, impressively, apologized genuinely, then audibly slowed her speaking pace right down, and then asked for David's specific question.
Which was about mileage, comparing the base Outlander ES and the PHEV.
Right, and Sheila's ability to adjust her pace like that mid-conversation, that's sophisticated, very human.
And the comparison itself was detailed, wasn't it?
Very specific figures: 24 city, 31 highway, 27 combined for the gas ES, versus up to 64 MPG for the PHEV, 38 electric-only miles, 420 total range. Clearly stated the PHEV wins for fuel savings.
Then the customer pushed even further. Asked to test drive a new Outlander and a Corvette.
Tuckles lightly. Yeah, at a Mitsubishi dealership.
How did she navigate that?
Deftly. Explained they specialize in Mitsubishi, but offered to check their used inventory for sporty cars, like Corvettes, while confirming the Outlander test drive, of course. Intelligent filtering, helping within realistic bounds.
And the final touch. The joke about making the car fast and furious fast.
Chuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheila showed a sense of humor, but also, boundaries.
How so?
Her response was perfect. Emphasized legal and expert service for smooth, safe operation, not street racing. A great balance of personality and practicality.
This whole interaction, it wasn't just Q&A. It showed sophisticated language processing, maybe even a touch of emotional intelligence, complex problem solving. It really felt like interacting with a personality, not just a program.
Exactly. And another key point is the memory. If that same customer called back later,
Sheila would remember them.
Yep. Recognize them, acknowledge the upcoming appointment, ask if there's anything else. Plus, all interactions, voice, chat, they're recorded, transcribed, analyzed for keywords.
Hot leads, they mentioned.
Right, identifying those automatically. And notes get pushed straight into the CRM and DMS. Managers get a back-end system, too, to analyze call stats, trends, tweak performance.
Okay, so that covers inbound. What about outbound? Proactive outreach.
Yes, the system can program separate agents for outbound campaigns. And this is crucial with very strict adherence to the rules.
FTC, TCPA rules.
Exactly. Federal regulations governing telemarketing, robocalls, basically no cold outreach to people outside the dealership's database unless there's a clear opt-in or it's a critical safety recall. Compliance is absolutely fundamental.
For sales and service, thousands of interactions handled, plus internal efficiencies.
When you weigh that against staffing costs, training, consistency issues, the potential ROI looks pretty compelling. It's like having multiple extra staff, but without the overhead working perfectly around the clock.
And it can reach back into the database, follow up on old leads.
Absolutely. As long as those customers are opted in and in the dealership's database, the AI can perform powerful follow-ups, even on leads from months ago. Reactivating that existing customer list is a key benefit.
It's good to know this isn't just theoretical. The provider has real automotive runs on the board, so to speak.
Definitely. They highlighted extensive experience in the auto sector, mentioned working with major dealerships.
They understand the industry's specific needs.
Exactly. That kind of background adds a lot of credibility to their claims about autonomous AI in this space.
Wow. What a deep dive indeed. We've gone from understanding the different flavors of AI.
Yeah, from basic machine learning.
All the way to witnessing an autonomous agent like Sheila handle really complex human-like conversations. Adapting, showing awareness, even humor.
It really underscores that advanced AI isn't just about automation anymore. It's about crafting intelligent, personalized, efficient customer experiences.
While sticking to crucial privacy and compliance rules.
Absolutely. It's about empowering businesses to extend their reach, boost service 24/7, and fundamentally streamline how they operate internally.
So, thinking about this from the listener's perspective,
Yeah.
what does this all mean for you? Imagine the edge of having an AI that remembers past interactions, adapts to a customer's pace, answers specific local questions, even gets a joke.
It's a significant leap in personalized engagement, isn't it?
It really is.
And it raises a fascinating question for the future. How will this continuous PhD-level learning by these AIs reshape what customers even expect from service? What's the next layer going to look like?
That's the provocative thought, isn't it? What happens when the AI knows more, remembers more, and adapts better than ever before? What new possibilities open up just a few months or a year down the road?